If you've been trying to smash your 5k PB or your parkrun PB, but you haven't really been able to do it, then we're hoping that this video will be the video for you. It's worth saying that although we've done this video, we're not qualified coaches. You probably know that from watching our parkrun videos. Like, everything that's in this video is based on just us trying stuff out, just our experiences, doing a little bit of research and seeing what worked for us and doing it consistently.
There's lots of videos on YouTube, isn't there, that tell you how to improve your times and things, but we've found quite a lot of them are aimed at elite runners, whereas what we've tried to do is pull together, like Kaylee said, what worked for us, but things that will work for every park runner, whether you're the fastest or the slowest, it doesn't matter. So you'll see a lot of the elites, they do mega miles, because the higher your mileage, generally the fitter you're going to be. Now, you might be doing 5 miles a week or 3 miles a week. Maybe try and increase that to 10, or maybe you're doing 15 miles a week, try and increase it to 20 or 25. We're up to 30 miles a week at the moment, and that's been one of the main reasons that we've improved. One of the really key things you need to know is people talk about the 10% rule, which you might have heard, but because you're increasing your mileage, you're going to risk potentially getting injured. So the 10% rule means don't go up more than 10% in a week to give your body chance to adapt and improve and strengthen. You're going to build your strength because you're used to running further, and you're going to build your endurance, and then all that stuff's really going to help when you get on the parkrun start line and you're going for it.
If you're just running 5Ks all the time, you'll find it really hard when it comes to race a 5K because you're never going past the distance. So by adding in just one long run a week, it'll make your base fitness much better, it'll make your mental strength much better, and it's getting you used to going beyond that time, so that 5K will feel easier. But remember also to think about the 10% rule that Chris has just told you about, because the thing that you want to avoid is injury. Always go for a distance that you know you can manage. So for example, if you've done 3 5Ks a week, you might want to do a 5 mile or 10K on a Sunday. Nice easy pace. It's all about getting the distance and improving your base fitness.
A lot of people stick to 80% of their runs are slow, 20% are the efforts and the faster stuff. So the reason you run slow is to obviously stop injury. So you're not doing too much intense stuff in the week on your body, but also if you're running slower, then when it comes to race day, you're fresher. Whereas I know a lot of people just run fast every time they go out, and they're just going to be tired, they're going to risk injury because it's intense. So yeah, do 80% slower. So like your long run Kaylee talked about, slower, much slower. You don't have to keep going fast. You'll actually improve by doing these slower runs, and then when you do an intense session or a park run where you're going for it, then that's the time to get your mind ready to go fast. So interval training's where you're gonna do a session that's where it's a bit faster than your 5k PB pace. But what you do is you do it in short bursts. So you don't obviously run the 5k at that pace because you probably can't. But what you do is you do a session where you're doing part of it at that slightly faster pace. So it's going to be really intense. So what that's going to do is get your body used to going quicker than what you would normally run. And that's really going to help, again, improve your speed and endurance. So you could come to a track if you've got a track, and you could do, for example, a 400 metre, which is 1 lap of the track, and you could just do 1 lap slightly faster than your 5k PB pace, and then you could do half a lap of walking or jogging to recover. Remember to build it up slowly. You don't want to get injured by doing loads of intensity that you're not used to. When you're doing the interval session, what you need to do is make sure you do a good warm up and a good cool down afterwards and get your body ready for what's about to happen. Don't just go straight into the intervals themselves. To do that warm up, maybe do a 10-minute run, again slower. Doesn't have to be fast, you're just getting your body used to running and warming your muscles up. And the same with the cool down. Once you've finished, again maybe a 10-minute cool down just to relax your muscle after the session. So that helps with recovery. Have a look at other sessions. That was just an example I gave there. There's lots of sessions you probably find online, but it's all about the short bursts of speed that are faster than what you're used to. And Kaylee and I have done quite a bit of this in the training plan, and that's the stuff that gets you to be able to run quicker than what you normally can over the 5k.
So if you're really serious about adding some structure into your running week and improving, I'd say one of the best things is to get a training plan. What a training plan does for you, it takes the hard work out of it, so it puts all of the important sessions, so you're not doing wasted miles, into your plan, and you can tailor it around your week. So they're readily available online. You can search for them, and there's lots of people that do them. There's lots of kind of places, like the Great Run site does some training plans and that sort of thing. So there will be one that you can find that's tailored to your ability, because they come in sort of beginner, intermediate, advanced, so you can judge it based on your weekly mileage or your monthly mileage. The one we used was the JOG ON 5k improver plan, which I found absolutely brilliant, because they do actually do a beginner's plan as well, but obviously we were already running 5k, so we just wanted to improve the time. And what I loved about it was it gives you the sessions across the week, but obviously you can then choose your sessions and your rest days. If you want to add some structure in, a training plan is the right way to go about it. I will link to the one I use below and the beginners one, but like I say, there's lots out there, so just have a look online and see what you can find. So these tips that we talked about today are things that really helped us improve our 5k PB. If you could only pick one thing, for me it was increasing my mileage over the weeks. I used the 10% rule to get up to, I think we're up at about 30 miles a week now, and my body adapted so well to it, so now I'm so used to running that distance. The other thing I would say as well that we haven't talked about really as a caveat is, on race day, make sure you warm up. So even if you run a mile to 2 miles at a much slower pace, just to get your body ready for attacking the race a little bit more.
Yeah, that's helped us, hasn't it?
That's helped us massively, because the Parkrun, I might not necessarily warm up, or I do a really short warm up, but now I try and do maybe a 10-minute easy warm up and then some short bursts at the end of speed. So 30 seconds of running faster than the pace you want to hit, and then a recovery, a nice 60-second recovery in the middle, and we might do 4 of them or something like that, just to get your body used to getting ready for that pace.
So this is definitely a different video for us, so let us know if it's been helpful. If you're gonna give it a try, tell us if it has helped you improve your Parkrun PB. We'd love to know that. And if you do like it, we could try some other videos like this. Could be something like how to prepare for the race on race day, and something like that. But let us know, and if you have enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you've got this far, so you must be enjoying something. So yeah, thank you very much, and remember
to keep on running. I think I might have a PB.
Really?
I'm so
do that
close.
again.